Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in to yet another video. I am your host, That Dragon Guy, and you know what? I figured I already have a couple videos of drunk gaming and playing games while I'm drinking. Why not have a drunk story time? To where I tell you stories while I'm drinking. Kind of, the name kind of gives it away. But anyway, as I was saying, we're obviously drinking, and, I'm broke. So, since I'm broke this week, we went the cheap route. It's not the best tasting liquor in the world, but it's 32%. No, 35% alcohol. So, it'll at least get you somewhere. So, that being shown, I have a story. There is a bottle about one size bigger than that bottle right there. And one night, I decided I'm going to have a good night drinking. So, I started drinking as soon as it hit 5 o'clock. And I drank from 5 o'clock all the way until 4 a.m. And in between that amount of time, I drank the entire bottle. I opened it, I popped the cap. I took the first shot from the very first popping the cap opening, and I drank the entire bottle within that amount of hours. I was messed up. I felt good. But I didn't fall. I didn't stumble. I sat in my recliner, and I played a video game until I couldn't keep my eyes open. My cousin happened to be there. Cousin by marriage, to be exact. And I asked him to... It was a piece of hair. I have long hair, and apparently I'm shedding. There's a piece of hair in my mouth. But anyway, I told my cousin to get my dog, because my dog was outside, and I let my dog come in at night, or, when I had him. And, he went and got my dog. I reclined back in my recliner, laid back all the way, pretty much laying down. I was going to sleep in my recliner. My dog... coming up to, he was a mid-sized dog. He came up to about my knees when he was on all fours. And then when he stood up, his head came up to about right here. And I'm 5'11", so, he was a good-sized dog. Well, he excitedly runs into my bedroom. He jumps on the back of my recliner that I am lounged in, feet just, straight out, laying down, about to fall asleep. He jumps on the back of the recliner to say hi to me. Me, him, the recliner, we all flip backwards. I'm so tired and so filled with alcohol that at that moment, I grab my dog and give him a hug and just lay there in the recliner with my feet up in the air. Because I didn't flip out of the recliner. No, I'm still laying there, but my feet are pointing straight up. I say, screw it, and hug him, and I go to sleep right there. Yep. It's probably one of the funniest stories that I've ever had happen to me while I was drinking. Another story is, back when Guitar Hero World Tour came out, I did roughly the same thing, but it was only half the bottle that time. This is when I was a lot younger, and I was a lot more broke, and it was pretty much this, $10 to $16 bottle of Burnett's vodka every time I wanted to drink, because it's cheap. May not taste good, but it's cheap. Before we can continue the story, let's take a shot. Not as good as my Kraken that I love so much, but it'll do. Anyway, next story. Back when Guitar Hero World Tour came out, I did the same thing, like I said. I'm sitting there and I'm jamming. I'm freaking halfway through the bottle. I'm jamming on Expert Hyperspeed 5, because I was one of them people that got way into it. Because, I didn't know how to play the guitar, so I was like, screw it. It's good, good little game for someone that doesn't know how to play the guitar. So I got really good at it. And I'm sitting there, Hyperspeed 5 on Expert, a little bit tipsy. And I 100%ed a pretty hard song. It wasn't like Dragon Force. Nah. I never did master Dragon Force. But, 100% of the song I hadn't 100% it yet on Expert Hyperspeed 5. And I got excited. I jumped up and down, and I kind of like spun around a little bit. You know, the guitar is around my neck because of the strap, you know. And the guitar swings with me, and it ends up like hitting my cup that has my pretty much has my chaser in it because, well, I didn't have a bottle. Oh, I didn't have a bottle because I had a 2-liter, and it was a cup, and it was a glass cup. Well, that cup goes flying across the room, and this is when I had my systems in the living room because we were having like a little bit of a party, and it flies across the living room and smashes and sends glass everywhere against the front door. It scared the hell out of everybody that was there. It was funny. The last story that I have, you know what, for the last story, let's pour another shot. But the last story I have is I really also like sake, you know. I like going to Japanese or Chinese restaurants and getting some sake, blah, blah, blah. Well, I decided to buy some sake from Kroger. Really good bottle. It's a green bottle. I can't remember the name of it, but it's a good bottle. I was drinking the sake. It's the first time I ever tried sake. And I'm the type of guy, when I'm drinking, I don't black out or any of that stuff. Well, my first try of the sake from Kroger, you know, I heard you warming it up in the microwave a little bit, you know, having a little bit warm makes it taste better, blah, 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 blah. So I did all the stuff that I'd read online and yada, yada, yada. I started drinking the sake. I get, I don't know, halfway into the bottle. First time ever drinking it again. And at one point in the night, I pretty much black out to where I'm like on autopilot. And it's not for long. It's like 5 minutes. We were sitting there watching Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and for 5 minutes, just I wasn't there. I blacked out, and apparently a lot happened in these 5 minutes. While we were watching Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, I had the brilliant idea to see who could take the hardest hit in the arm. Well, me being the cocky mother that I am, thought I could win. Turns out, it wasn't true. Here's what I mean. From what I was told in this 5-minute times, I challenged a guy. I didn't quit, but I didn't beat him because I punched him in the arm. He punched me in the arm. I was just doing it harder every time according to them. And then I'd gotten so annoyed that I couldn't get him to give up that I backed up across the room, got a running start. Superman jumped in the air and then came flying down into his arm and kind of knocked him back a little bit. I still didn't beat his ass. But apparently, during that blackout time, I thought I was Superman, flying through the air, throwing a punch. It's very weird. I don't think I'll ever drink to where I black out again. Luckily, I've tried sake quite a bit since then, because this happened when I was way younger. I was like, I don't know, 22, 23, and I'm 27 now. So, okay, maybe not way younger, like what, 4 or 5 years? Whatever. Point is, I can handle sake now, no problem. There are no blackouts, and that's the only blackout that's ever happened in the history of me drinking since I started. Anyway, if you are over 21 and you happen to be watching this video and you happen to have a shot glass anywhere near you, cheers to you, cheers to me, hell, cheers to whatever you want it to be. I don't care. It's your choice. But cheers, and thank you for watching. Now, all that being said, I do hope you enjoyed Drunk Stories. If you did, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget the notification bell because I post every single day. Most of the time it's a gameplay, but sometimes I decide to do weird things like Drunk Stories. Who knows? Maybe I'll get another bottle. Maybe next time I'll actually have enough money for cracking for the next Drunk Stories. May not be stories about me actually being drunk, but it will be stories that I'm telling while I'm drunk. You get it? Yeah, you get it. All right. Anyway, hit that notification bell, like, share, and subscribe. All that being said, I have been your host, That Dragon Guy. And cheers to y'all. Thank y'all for subscribing. I love y'all. Bye.